Okay, I've now switched the second and first boxes, so this is the previous second box, which has more eggs in it. And I've also put on a medication called Mite Away Quick Strips. These are really nasty smelling gooey patties that you put on top of the first box, and they send a sort of a poisonous thing throughout the hive that kills the mites, the varroa mite, or that's the theory, and meanwhile completely alienates the bees. They can't stand it. You can see how they're running away from it. I'll put the second box on now to seal it in. I leave these in for about a week or so. Unfortunately, they don't disintegrate or evaporate. I have to go back in again in a week or 10 days and take out the remainder. So this is a process I don't like doing. It's extremely disruptive. It's messy, and I'm not really sure how effective it is. But it's probably better than doing nothing. As I said, bees typically die from the varroa mite and a disease that the mite carries that they put into the larva of the bee, the forming bees. And it's called nosema. It's a virus that the bee larva can't survive. It kills them, so it kills the whole offspring and kills the hive. And it's kind of has an interesting story, but basically varroa mite is bad in the United States and not so bad in Europe because there is no varroa mite there, because bees are actually indigenous to Europe. In particular, this kind of bee comes from Austria. And you can see this one, they're all panicked already. This one is dragging a pupa out of the hive. So that's not behavior you want to see. And basically they're panicking because they hate this medication. I hate doing this. It's one of a few methods, and I might try a different one next year. Once again, doing nothing doesn't work either, because they frequently die over the winter if I don't medicate them. And I'm lucky that I live near the U.S. Department of Agriculture, and they have a bee lab where they'll actually do a free autopsy if you take your dead bees to them. And every year that I've done that, they've always said it was this varroa mite and its virus that it carries. That's always been the reason my hives have died. So here we are, I'm medicating them, and I'll close up the hive, and then I will put on the sugar syrup as the final thing for today.